And that's the second time I got crabs.
Never forget.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Winnie Tube. I'm James.
I'm Nick.
This is David. And Cole. From Team PRANA VAYU. Yes, two-time national champions, gold medalists in dynamic four-way. Welcome, guys. Thanks for joining us today.
Cheers.
Cheers.
My beer.
That's okay. He's Mormon. Before flying, Cole was actually working at a Wendy's studying air traffic control. What made you leave the air traffic control? You make a lot of money doing air traffic control, man. That's where it's at.
Yeah, I kind of put it on the back burner. It's still definitely an option of mine. When I moved to Oregon, I was having too much fun. I just started doing the cruise ships and enjoying what I was doing at the time, and so I figured I'd put air traffic control on hold and keep doing what I'm doing right now. Because I really do like what I'm doing right now. So
Dave Retzlaff, former semi-pro basketball player turned skydiver.
Hence the headband.
I'm just taking it back at the 80s, man. I might even rickroll you later.
What made you switch from semi-pro to tunnel flight?
My basketball career ended with just I hurt my back. I broke my back. It was a basketball injury, yep.
He needs some milk!
Got my legs taken out and basically scorpion. Kicked myself in the back of the head. Snappy. Ended up having a spinal fusion. And gave up the whole athletics thing, to be honest with you, and started working in a bartending career and then in finance and found skydiving and found the tunnel and then became an instructor. Met this goofball and Jeff to start, and they kind of kicked my tail into gear and got me able to actually, fly without being a meat anvil and crashing and everything. And it's been pretty dope since, obviously.
Are you from Oregon?
No.
Originally? Colorado?
From California originally, but I've lived all over the country.
I was born and raised in Washington, so I've been just kind of around the Northwest area my whole life.
Timmy was originally a firefighter paramedic, and then somewhere along the line got the skydiving bug and took a job working at tunnels, and
He cut away.
He cut away. Jeff Dimock is, he's been skydiving since 1999. He's one of the best tunnel coaches I've ever seen. He's been an instructor since the dawn of time, and he's one of the best farmers on the market.
What does he farm?
Welcome, Jeff Dimock!
Yeah.
What was your job when you started jumping in 1999?
Like Wendy's?
Well, I was in college. Yeah, it was finals week in college, and my buddy and I were hanging out, having some beers, as it were.
Mm-hmm.
And a couple friends came in, and they're like, "Guess what we did today? We went skydiving." So, friend and I looked at each other and we're like, "Why haven't we been skydiving?" The next day, we called the phone number on their bumper sticker, and 3 days later did our first jump. And during finals week, we did 6 skydives that week. And
Damn.
didn't do so well on finals. That's a student program, so
Now you're one of the best flyers in the nation.
working on it.
There you go.
Man,
All
they're so
right.
humble.
Cool. Recently, we got some big news that you guys were sponsored by iFly to become the first
adult. Yeah.
dynamic team sponsored by iFly. Yeah.
iFly stepped up and they were super generous. They supported us with time. We've been getting after. We've got a full new free routine. We're stoked.
Sick.
We're stop breaking it, the hips and bending the legs, trying to fly like you're supposed
It's
to.
about time.
iFly kind of integrating with us.
It's made a huge difference.
Yeah.
Huge.
we were stoked to go to Worlds and like represent iFly, and so now we gotta start over again.
We got a sick
Yeah.
free routine, and it's
Yeah,
Hey, they gave you that, you know?
we're ready
Man.
for nationals.
Yeah.
we just finished our free routine, completely finished it. We have a full 90 seconds from start to end. We fly the free routine a couple times through. We're pretty stoked on that. Like, it's coming together. We're not crashing into each other at this point. Exactly.
That was perfect.
We got an email saying four-way has been canceled by the FAI/NAA, the governing board that puts this event on or whatever. It said, well, there's been lack of attendance. They need at least 4 nations represented.
Oh, not just teams.
Not just
nations.
4 nations represented in said event for it to be an event. In my opinion, and I might speak for these guys, I might not. That was a result of the location they chose, and it's a World Cup, not a World Championship. At the same time as skydiving World Championships as well. They're happening.
that's
Oh,
right.
right.
The
That's
skydiving
in,
World Championship happening right now.
That's in Australia right now, right? Seems like they would still have 4 nations, so what's that?
Well, no, there was only 3 registered at this point. It was Spain, France, and us. And we were still going, we want to still fly against these guys. They're really, really not only rad humans, really nice guys, just genuinely fun to hang around, but really, really good. So can we make this a exhibition event? We send the FAI, a governing board, email, hey, let's make it an exhibition event. We just want to come fly. We want to keep the sport rocking and rolling. And they shut that down. They said, nope, it's done. Yeah, it's done. So it was just kind of it was a little deflating.
Yeah, I can imagine.
So what, you think if it was in Europe or America, it might have had a bigger...
A couple things are about to change. One, the schedule changes next year. Okay, so the last couple of years, Worlds has been in October. It was the same way last year. Next year, it's switching to April. Okay, they're making tunnel flying a winter sport, which
That makes sense.
it is a winter sport. It makes way more sense. It's way
Yeah.
more logical. So, and the answer to your question is, it's in France next year,
Okay.
and it's a world
More
championship,
accessible.
not a World Cup.
So what's the difference
So
between
everything.
those two?
So I'll let you have that one because
I mean, I didn't know until we
Yeah.
discovered all this stuff either, but I guess
Right.
just the World Championship is like the championship, and the World Cup is like, hey, let's all get together and compete. It's kind of the feel.
So if you had a World Cup and someone had a World Championship, they'd be cooler than you?
yes.
Alright, cool. We got that squared away.
Let's just call it. Yeah, let's just call it like this.
But then you guys being as resilient as you are, I believe there was talk about doing the Belly FS.
Yes.
Fall back.
Yes.
The four-way formation skydiving kicks off with 4 team members, and the objective is for the team to complete as many scoring formations as possible within the working time whilst correctly following the sequence for the round. This category is highly focused on discipline and teamwork.
We immediately went creative mode and said, well, we qualified for a world event. Is there any belly teams that aren't going? Can we take their slot and fly forward belly?
That would be.
And we honestly,
water.
we would have done it. We would have done it in a heartbeat. We would have got destroyed. It would have been so much fun to do the process.
Great, man.
Yeah, it would have been humbling. Yeah, it would have been awesome. Yeah.
Tight
So
suit
who
belly
cares?
flying.
Absolutely. Why not? They actually pushed for it. The USIS pushed for it.
Really?
Yeah,
Even without qualifying.
Randy is a really rad human. Yeah, if you guys get to meet
Randy Connell.
Randy Connell, yeah, exactly.
Well, we even we texted him the day we found out that Fehr was getting canceled. So we canceled the rest of our training blocks that day and started brainstorming ideas and what we could do or what we could do to help to make it still happen. And finally, we got shot down for all our suggestions, and then we just agreed that, hey, you just want to do 4-way belly. And so we even texted Randy, and we were like, I had to word it and ask him hey, what do you think about us signing up for 4-way belly? Parentheses, not kidding. We had to let him know this wasn't a
Not
verbatim.
verbatim.
Anything we could do to get there.
For
and,
sure.
And he was like, let me ask some
I
people.
love
So
the
we
balls.
actually
Just huge, massive planet-sized
Huge tunnel balls.
If you guys ever meet Randy Connell, he's OG in the sport, and he is awesome. And he actually pushed for it, and he wanted it for us, but he knew that out of respect for the belly team, we wanted to honor
Fair.
Fair enough.
they're focused, and we didn't want to be the eyesore. People be like, "What are these guys doing?" We would approach it seriously. We wouldn't have approached it and messing around. We would have gone and tried to do our best.
We thought dynamic four-way was the future of the sport, but they so easily swept it to the side because there was only 3 teams and not 4, and you said that they needed at least 1 loser.
Yep.
Which I thought was ridiculous. Like, at least go and represent the discipline. And so what if you've got first, second, and third? At least you know who's first,
I'd
second,
be
and third.
willing to not even get a 3rd place medal.
Right, yeah.
Or no
give a
prize
goal.
money.
Exactly,
Yeah,
no prize money.
there
Or maybe
was
just a first place team.
There was definitely ways that we could have compromised. The fact that we were willing and able to go there and compete for 4-way belly, something we've never really practiced, just shows how much we just wanted to go there and compete.
Awesome.
Because they're a lot of fun to go to. You get to see like a bunch of old friends and meet new friends.
So dynamic, lots of training, lots of hard work at high wind speeds. You guys ever collide?
Never.
No?
Nope.
Not that I can think of.
Nope.
So with fire and fury I was hunted. We called out the horsemen and the hounds. By the banks of the river, only I was quicker. Finally ran me down. Have you heard the waltz of the hangman? Well, sobering song that I know. All the folks gather round when they hear the sound. Crying out after every note. Whoa!
I have a hard time believing that.
Never. I promise I'll never die.
That one where I got knocked out. That was a good one.
By the meat anvil?
No, I just burbled him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then Timmy's knee came through a bottom loop. And
That's a sharp knee.
Super
Well,
neat.
and plus, like from a bottom loop, he's like winding.
Yeah,
he was whipping it.
That's like the softball throw.
So you know, like he's
Speed round. Yeah, speed round on the bottom loop.
What happens
Yeah.
next?
Oh, man.
You made it out of the tunnel. You did make it out of the tunnel. going.
Yeah, I sat down and then. Fortunately, the 3 of them were all around me and kind of caught me before we made
Kept
it
his
to
head,
come.
neck, and shoulders safe.
Yeah.
Like good instructors.
As instructors do.
It's really weird to see yourself on video out, like not there. It's
Wow.
interesting.
I'm Matt Freese, and I didn't use condoms.